What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we're gonna be getting right into this video. Pressing start right off the rip here because we have 8 million zombies. It was supposed to be 10 million, but I guess a lot didn't spawn in the battlefield. Basically doing a massive siege of 7,500 modern soldiers on the top of Mount Olympus here. They are on guard mode, so they will attack and retreat as need be versus all of these zombies coming up and trying to eat these boys, these poor soldiers, just trying to live their lives, fighting on top of Mount Olympus, and this goddamn zombie apocalypse comes out of nowhere. I have a feeling the first few of these modern soldiers are going to get killed pretty easily by the zombies. I mean, there's not a great force on these little slopes and stuff like that, and people are still pouring out to support and things like that, so there's not a great deal of firepower. But slowly, as the modern soldiers begin to consolidate their firepower, I think they'll really start tearing into these zombies and destroying them big time. Right now, we are looking at 8,000 dead zombies already, so doing pretty darn tootin' good here versus 39 dead modern soldiers. So pretty good difference between the two right there, but still, they're going to need to do a lot better than that. Over here, we do have a bit more of a consolidated area with the modern soldiers doing a great job of pouring out fire against these zombies that are attacking them, and this is probably leading to the most kills at the moment against these zombies. Either way, someone requested that I do this video of modern soldiers trying to hold the fort on top of Mount Olympus by just an obscene number of zombies, so of course I agreed to do that because it sounds awesome. Oh my god, look at this. Look at it pooling down and the bodies flying. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh look, they're scattering as the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, this is going to be an absolutely insane battle. We're going to let it ride, baby, and find out who ends up winning this thing. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out in the algorithm quite a bit. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit the big 500K. Hopefully we end up doing that before the end of 2022. I think it's possible. We're at, we just hit 485 today, actually, so that's pretty pog. 15K away, and comment down below, who you think is going to win? Do you think the modern soldiers are going to win this one, or do you think the zombies are going to have it? The comment specifically asked for 10,000 modern soldiers at the top of Mount Olympus versus 10 million zombies. I tried to make that happen, but because some of these walls don't allow for units to spawn on them and things like that, we ended up having 7,500 modern soldiers versus about 8 million zombies. I think still fairly decent numbers, and you know, close enough to the actual numbers that we can live with. You know, we can deal with it. I think the modern soldiers definitely have a decent chance at this thing, especially at the top here where they're super condensed. I think that's going to be an amazing holdout for them. But down below, like here, you know, around these corners, not all of them can fire out at once, which makes it so they're not as powerful of a force if they're not fighting in unison. So this might result in some worse situations for these modern soldiers down here, especially where it's just a weaker force overall. But look at this, we got snipers, baby, up here firing down some of these zombies, getting a couple kills here or there, so that's pretty good, I will definitely say. And of course we've got a load of dudes just absolutely mowing down the zombies over this way. Right now we're looking at about 17,000 dead zombies and 113 dead modern soldiers. So if we do some math here, let's see, 17, I've got my calculator out, let's do 17,500 divided by 117, so that's about 150 kills per modern soldier, and then we go ahead and multiply that by 7,300, we're looking about 1 million kills total for the modern soldiers if they keep up this rate of fire. Hopefully they can improve their rate of fire as the battle goes on here, and they manage to start getting more kills for every soldier, because right now it's looking like they are not going to be able to be super competitive in this battle against the zombies at this current rate, but it does seem like their kills are going up. I mean, let's see, now it's at, they've got 20,000 kills divided by 140, actually their rate went down. Okay, so that's super not good here. We'll just have to see if they manage to clutch it up for a bit here. The only way we can find that out is if we let it ride. So why don't we go ahead and let this battle go for a little bit here. We'll do a little time lapse and see how this ends up going. Either way, let's get into the first time lapse. I'm thinking we watch the zombies try and charge up these modern soldiers here. Alright guys, so I've let it run for a little while here, and things right now are going okay. They were actually moving down the mountain, which I think is a good sign. I think it shows that the zombie lines are thinning, and it's allowing for these modern soldiers to proceed forward and get themselves a bit more aggressive, which is a good sign. Now, they've got almost 100,000 kills, but they've lost 750 soldiers just about. Which isn't fantastic, but I do like the sign of them moving down the mountain. That's a really good sign to me. That shows potential for this battle, and that they could make some stuff happen for themselves here. And I think it could work out for the better. So we'll of course continue to let this ride and see what happens. I think I'll just let it go for a long period of time here, and then we can do some more time lapses later, just so we get some more kills in here and see some more action and stuff before we start doing more time lapses, or else it'll just be sort of the same area. And I think they're going to move pretty far down the mountain. I mean, look at this. They've cleared out this area for the most part. They could move pretty far forward here, which is great. So, yeah, I do think we're going to see them getting more aggressive, even though they are in guard mode. And hopefully doing better because of that aggression and stuff like that. So, we'll just sort of see. Oh, another flood of zombies is coming in here, though. So that's not going to be as helpful. But yeah, let's let it ride for a while. All right, boys. So things do seem to have picked up a good bit here, actually. The modern soldiers have moved very far down the mountain, and they've slain many a zombie here. It's kind of funny. A lot of the zombies are just like sliding down the mountain very slowly, and I think their bodies are like cooling up. Oh yeah, pretty majorly down here. It's kind of funny because there's just not a ton of room at the very peak here for them to body pile up and stuff like that. So actually, yeah, the modern soldiers have definitely sped up a little bit. Some of them are just kind of chilling in random places. That's one of the problems with guard mode, of course. But we are looking at 1.4 million dead zombies now, which is crazy. I mean, that's a lot, and not to mention, the zombies only have 6.1 million left. That means another, like, what, 500,000 died from environmental kills, because 1.4 million-ish got killed by modern soldiers, and then another, to get to that 6.1 million, more had to die from environmental deaths, which might be just like them randomly like falling off of the cliffs here and stuff like that. That could be what that's from, I guess. But either way, yeah, modern soldiers picking it up pretty good. They still got another 6 million zombies to go through, but it seems like at certain points they do better, and then at other points they do worse. And I think it depends on just like where they are in the cliffside, truthfully. And it seems like this side over here is a good spot for them to be, because they're picking it up, and also like over here seems to have been pretty good too. But there are straggler modern soldiers all throughout, kind of just like randomly placed because they're on guard mode and they're not like activated. So it actually seems like sometimes modern soldiers weaken due to that as well. So they're not necessarily super duper strong all the time, because sometimes they weaken due to the fact that they get like stragglers up here and stuff like that. They're not at their full force, and they're also split into two different groups, which probably weakens them a good bit as well. Either way, I think I'll let this run for a while longer and then do a time lapse, just kind of because I don't want to run out of storage on my computer too fast, so we could have multiple time lapses during this video, since each time lapse can be like, sometimes it's like hundreds of gigabytes because of the file size and stuff like that. So, so sometimes you gotta space them out a little bit. So I think I'll let it run for a little bit. Then we'll do like an hour-long time lapse so we can see a long time, you know, and hopefully it'll be pretty cool. I'm thinking maybe we just do like a really wide time lapse of the mountain. And that way, if it is an hour long, I just leave the computer. We can sort of see them wind their way down. So let's do that. All right, boys, so I ended up stepping away. I got a pretty long time lapse, then I stopped it, then I just sort of stepped away and let this run. And it seems like there's only 88 modern soldiers left now. In total, 4 million zombies have died, and they're still dying pretty considerably fast here. But these modern soldiers are kind of stuck at the top of the temple right here. And the zombies are just like slowly glitching their way up, taking a few hits at them, and then dying and rinse and repeat basically over and over again. So really nothing all that special is happening. Like you can see it happening right there. You know a soldier has taken damage when he is bloodied like that. It actually comes from their own damage, not from like splatter from other people getting damaged. So we know for a fact that these guys are getting hit and they are slowly dying. Yep, look, now we're at 87 instead of 88. So these guys will die in the next hour or so, just very, very slowly. It's not like they're going to do like a massive last stand from that hideout or anything like that. They will die, but it's just going to take forever. But they got 4 million kills total. Well, I mean, they themselves got 2.9 million kills, but then apparently there was another like 1.2 million kills from environmental or whatever. So pretty impressive stuff. Not enough to quite win this battle, but I mean, if you consider it, if we had 15,000 modern soldiers, they would have won. I mean, that's how good these guys are. They just start clapping cheeks and taking names. Absolutely insane. So pretty cool battle. I'm pretty satisfied with the outcome. I hope you guys are too. Please be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.